Hello and welcome to this video on filtering data. So this particular assignment is opening a file from the boston.gov database because it has over 39,000 records of information. So I just want to share where I borrowed this from. So it's under boston.gov, and it has to do with the Boston 311, which is their area code, where customer service representatives take in calls. So this one happens to be the 2021 request that was downloaded into an Excel file that you should open. Once you open it, it takes a few minutes because it is quite a large worksheet. And then once you open it and enable the editing, you'll see what I mean. There are over 39,000 records of information. So enable the editing. Takes a minute because it's such a large file. Control Home will take me to the top. So column 1 or row 1 is where the column headings are. So it's a case, inquiry ID, open docket, target, open date, a target date, close date, case status. There's quite a few subjects. So the first one I'd want to show is, well, maybe we want to just see the open cases. So if you, we need to change this to table so that we can actually sort and filter. So Control Home will get you into A1, and then to select everything that's included in this, all the columns that are used and all the rows, but nothing else, just the active rows and columns, hold Control, Shift, and press the space bar. And that highlights all the used columns and rows. And then go ahead and format as table and select any style you'd like. It'll ask you, and there you can see that there's over 39,556 rows of data. So go ahead and click OK, and now we can get our little tab so that we can look and sort for specific things. So the first one I wanted to do was cases that are open. So if you click the down arrow saying Show All, I'm going to uncheck Close and just show the open files. And if you hover over, you'll see the filter, and it says equals open. So that's all that's showing right now is the open files. And there are quite a few. You can see the size of the scroll bar. So I'm going to remove that filter by clicking it and choosing Clear Filter from Case, or I could have rechecked Open. And if you happen to scan across, you'll notice that the zip codes right here in column Z are missing the 0. Sometimes when it transfers over the data from a CV file, it doesn't take the 0. So what you could do is right-click on it, choose Format Cells, and from the category Special, you can select the zip code. So it puts the 0 in there for you, the 5-digit zip code. That's just to make it familiar with zip codes that we use around here. So now let's go to Subject, which is column I, and it's showing all of them, but we only want to see animal control. So I'm going to deselect all and then just choose the one we want. You can scroll through to see what else they have. And I just want to see the animal, and if you hover over, it'll say animal control cases. And I just want to see the ones open. So uncheck Closed. So again, we're just looking at the open cases, and the subject is animal control. So you can narrow things down to exactly what type of information you need. And to remove filters, you can either recheck Closed or clear the filter, either one. There's only one, so that was easy. And then for the subject, I will clear the subject, so I get everything back. So it's always a good thing to clear any filters that you have before you save and exit. Another thing you could do for the date is you could go into the Home tab and select a conditional formatting. And how about less than the date, January 1st, 2021, and then click OK. And then it's hard to see the ones that are just less than 1/1/21. So what you can do is click this down arrow and choose to filter by and just that pink cell. So it's just the ones that are less than 1-1-20,000, 2021. And again, I would remove all the filters. And it's showing in numbers. You can see the highlighted that it's skipping every other that doesn't match that date. Still a lot. So I'm going to clear this filter. And then so we cleared the filter, but we still have the conditional formatting. So the filter is gone. To clear the conditional formatting, remember this one, go back to conditional formatting, clear rules and clear rules from selected cells. And that way there's no filters and no conditional formatting. And if I were to go into conditional formatting, you'll see that there are no rules. So everything is cleared. But you're welcome to peruse all this here. Lots of information, pretty interesting. There is one of the, let's see, case title. Let me show you. One of the case titles was abandoned bicycles. I guess that's an issue, so you could clear that and check it out. Again, you can hover over and you'll see that it's only abandoned bicycles, and I guess there's quite a few. So just to share that with you. I'm going to clear my filter so that there's no filters. So this is working with a huge database in Excel, sorting and filtering. Thank you.